Corki is going to be the choice here as the final pick for the side of Gen.
As well, there actually is an incredible amount of power in that mid jungle 2v2, whereas Rel Corki, once it gets going, it is extremely strong, but the expectation will be that it is going to take a lot more time to get going. And in general,
and we'll see if they can control that early game, or will Gen.G scale up as we hop into the rift for game number 1.
D1 하나 둘 셋.
D1 파이팅!
Gen.G 하나 둘 셋.
Gen.G 파이팅!
All right, fans are out in force tonight. As this is
Rel, they're going to obviously love that one, so early objectives going the way of Gen.G as Jovi's just not allowing Faker to go back.
Try and make a visit as we have a possible topside gank here.
Yeah, we did just see Keen kind of bait that one out. Now we have the Ghost coming out, all out used as well, and Zeus not going to be able to flash away from this one. It's first blood given over to Keen in the top lane, excellently set up.
Very straightforward, not a lot of counterplay to that one. The moment that is,
Zeus did hold on to his flash from the last gank, might have to use it here. As Smite's going to come down, that is a miss on that one. He does elect to just knock him away, and there's the flash, but he uses it right into the W of the Cassante, and he is just absolutely dead as the return gank comes through from Canyon, and it is absolutely successful.
T1 better hope, the O2.
Faker backing on a ward, but Jovi actually stopped his back, so Faker's like, maybe we just try to stop this one as the tidal wave comes through. It's a Rel, you're never going to steal that one away. And there you go. It's another Drake over to Gen.G. We have Ocean Soul coming through. And the Ocean Rift, but still Gen.G got to be happy about stacking those early Drakes.
Chovy not take any risks.
Oh, there's the Gravitum. And a TP behind them. Guma and Carry in so much trouble as Guma will be left to the fishes. They give this kill to Pays as well. And look at this. Zeus nearly dies. We do have Owner up in the top lane, but I don't think you're ever getting Keen. Goes back and gets the max range knockup. And Keen in the 1v2 picks up his 3rd kill.
Yeah,
they're gonna kill him.
And Owner is also AD.
Yeah.
You know, Jarvan's passive, it's nice, but it's not gonna help you get through that. And Gen.G take that trade any day of the week. Faker of all people should know how dangerous Lulu is. Not able to get a lot done, and so much of this is T1 trying to go for a counterpunch.
Yeah, not sure if this is really going to amount to too much, as immediately trying to contest this. Jovi with the package here as well. Faker trying to beat this one out early as some poke does come out. Canyon looking for the engage. They get the cleanse out of Guma as package immediately out of Faker. He's in so much trouble. Look at his health bar on the top side. Down he goes as the turret will help them out. And Faker immediately is taken down. That'll be a 3rd Drake going to Gen.G as T1 will give up on it. And they're looking for a bit more. I mean, Guma's taking maximum damage here as a cube comes down. Guma not going to get all outed here by Keen.
No.
And Keen takes 0 damage, right? He's taking negative damage. He has so much armor.
Keen's not even remotely...
Go with this one.
Keen, who I thought was going to be one of the biggest weak points here just because of how good Zeus has been. Just with the help of Canyon, has been able to do so much work.
Tidal wave coming in, also committing on to Keen. I mean, you just immediately die. That's never going to work as desperation from T1, and Gen.G immediately put that one down as 5 members here in the mid lane just continuing to pressure up, but they run out of a wave. Zeus is going to miss the shock blast. Just taking free damage after all, as I think that was a shock blast into Keen. I don't even see his health bar move. Redemption was used early, but now Keen in the front line. Faker trying to get some poke down as a ton of damage already in Owner. He's just going to get burst down immediately. The package comes out as Guma burst to a crisp in the back line as one missile could do it, but they don't even really care about him. They take away Zeus from the map, and Guma is just trying to survive here for as long as possible. One auto would do it. And I think Jovi, yeah, he's just going to clean that one up. Doing the most damage at only 200 or 2,800.
Yeah. What is happening?
It's, Gen.G are just kind of stomping.
They are just... to get anything going.
Yeah. And you see Gen.G, they are a pretty thick death ball. They're very tanky.
These positions. And how could they when they have a Corki that's 3.5k gold up? really the hardest thing now is...
Oh boy, he's just going for it, man. He's just Valkyrieing forward, looking for kills. He's like, 4 is not enough. And yeah, I mean, T1 desperate to just try to get anything, but they are going to lose this inhibitor as Gen.G storm through the front gates. They get the mid-inner as well. And yeah, I mean, at this point, Faker just going to try to TP in, but it is maximum desperation as Keen's going to get that knock up here onto Faker. He's in a bit of trouble. As 1v5 is doing more damage, a massive engage comes in immediately from Canyon, and they all get blown to smithereens. As right through the front door, Gen.G going to win this game in 27 minutes.
No deaths!
It's over. No deaths, 12 kills, make it 13. This first game is an absolute flattening from Gen.G. As Chovy's going to pick up his 7th kill. They want to get him legendary. It's not going to happen. They don't care.
Play whatsoever. And this is really interesting. Chovy, although there are still, I think, some of the same hallmarks of if you do fall behind with this composition, it becomes really hard to play out. That said, though, this time it's the same for Gen.G. Game number 2.
Game number 2 starts right now.
T1, 하나, 둘, 셋.
T1, fighting!
Gen.G, 하나, 둘, 셋.
Gen.G, fighting! Yay!
Decided Gen.G in the 2v2 as Flash, a handshake is going to miss. As Guma just dashes away from that one. Cleanse utilized here from Pays. They're trying to get on top of this Nami, but Pays getting pretty low. Still going in on this one as the bailout is available, and he will get it as First Blood goes to Pays, and he's looking for a bit more as the double hit from the Lucian is enough to take it out, and Guma just barely... Oh no, he dashes back in, and Lehens is going to pick up the kill.
Lehens, I think even in the worst case scenario, probably would have traded. Even a couple of minion orders, I think,
might just cleanse a gold card and then hop away. I don't imagine this should have much success. As Chovy's going to get caught in the river, has to dash away from this one. Does go back into Owner, trying to bait this fight out. As Owner will take a massive amount of damage with the true shot as well. But Zeus is going to win the 1v1 in the top lane, so now T1 looking to continue on this one. Zeus just going to hop away, and now Canyon in a really rough spot. Has to flash, but doesn't have any follow-up in terms of damage. He's going to go down as well. That's a very nice charm here from Chovy, trying to buy himself some time. Seismic Shove is going to be critical here from Faker, as he's just going to get...
Looks like Gen.G still wants to look for a contest. Faker's a little bit low on mana, but outside of that, he's going to get a ton of build-out value here if they want to win.
Oh, Lehens, he is going to dodge that bubble, and now the engage comes in with the Magnet Storm, but they're so low on the side of Gen.G. Owner, though, is being chipped away. The Fate's Call is going to get that kill onto Owner here, as now Faker's getting pretty low himself, but Canyon went so deep for that play, as eventually Faker will be taken out. Chovy still no ultimate ability, so he will go down as well. Zeus makes his way down, and that should be T1's Dragon to take.
Dragon is going to go over. Gen.G mostly just early Dirk, and then you go towards the Norma Callista items.
When you don't want to play Varus, I guess just do this. But Guma gets in with the culling. He is going to kind of miss it as they go into the river. Here comes Chovy. They have a Rel behind them as well. Charm could be huge if he hits it. There it is, onto Owner. He's in a lot of trouble, but the stun for the Rel is going to miss. It will not matter as Pace takes him down in the 4v3 that was set up nicely here from Gen.G. Getting in once again with that one against the flash out of Guma. And man, Gen.G's getting so much value out of this play on the bottom side of the map.
Keen's roaming as well. Faker was looking. Callista is Varus, but with a utility ult. We're going to make it work. Ghostblade now done as well. And outside of Poppy, there isn't a lot of tankiness as Canyon might look for a steal.
Now let's see if he can get it. Yes, he
He's
can.
Rel!
It's Rel! As how many times do we have to see this? Keria also isolated, free kill for him. Zeus, meanwhile, yes, he will take the turret, but Gen.G, they're stacking Drakes. They are winning these fights, and they're continuing to put pressure. Pace does not care. Imagine if that Q hit. The damage is, let's say, off the chain.
It's problematic.
Let's use that.
With things like Rel and TF and Ahri is going to be feeling really good as the wall.
Yeah, they're just trying to open up this mid lane and look for a play onto the turret. That's a knock-up on a Canyon. The max range, Seismic Shove as the bailout doesn't do anything. It's a kill for Zeus. And just like that, they are going to clear the wave, so no...
With this, that they invested Faker's teleport, and that feels a little bit rough to me.
Oh, we got some fights in live. It is Canyon in a lot of trouble once again. Has to flash the wall. Nice little pick from the set of 2-1, but flash forward here. No cleanse onto Guma. He is in so much trouble, and down he goes. Pace gonna get that one. Keen nearly takes, or Zeus rather, nearly takes out Canyon. But Jovi gonna win the 1v1 here against Faker, and Zeus is so far behind enemy lines. T1 so broken up in this fight, and immediately Gen.G gonna capitalize on that one. A triple kill for Pace.
4 for 0! That's gonna be Nash! Getting early game leads is quite tough. And when it comes to team fighting, Gen.G haven't really met their match. G are about to just 2-0 T1, and Gen.G winning shouldn't be a surprise given how good this team is domestically, but in this fashion they should, as the gold will equalize eventually. The shredding of resistances might be an owner.
He's just gonna try to run through this one. He does have to utilize his flash, but yeah, now a wall comes down here. That's, yeah, Faker's just probably dead here, in a ton of trouble. He will flash and immediately dies. Looking for an opportunistic angle, but it's actually Jovi who has found the angles so much more often in this game. Gen.G get the pick.
Jovi's charms, man. Second time he charms Faker off the wall that I have noticed in this game. And Faker was looking to hop. You can, with the Taliyah, hop back towards your turret. You can hop over small walls. But Jovi just perfectly knocks him out of it. Well, but you know that the game state is not looking too hot.
And there's another kill in live. It looks like Owner is just dead. And we're going to skip out of that replay. You know, we wished for a
close. Not going to keep them in this game. QSS bot for Keen.
Yeah, Guma. Yeah. Oh boy.
Dead.
Yeah, they're making this one hurt as well. I mean,
they traded for Baron.
They will. I mean, they'll get the Cloud Drake, but to be honest, who cares? It's one Cloud Drake. It's a Baron going the way of Gen.G. And Guma's done the most damage. We're expecting
this
more.
Series is gonna, and it is amazing. I'm a Gen.G predictor.
Yeah, I'm sure you're feeling great.
But this is. Whew.
All right, Jovi. Oh, the charm again, and yeah, he'll cleanse it, but he barely gets away with his life. Kind of strong.
He does have a gift.
Yeah, you probably predicted 3-0, even though you're not allowed to do that in best of 3 series. Yeah, I think that Gen.G should just be applauded for coming in here against a really strong opponent and making them look a bit silly today. And Jovi, it almost looks like he took it personally as the max range. This is what I was talking about with the TF. You just have so much great target acquisition. And you layer one gold card with the charm with anything, and somebody's going to die. There it is. The Railing Gates comes in, and Gen.G, they want to end this game, and they want to end it now. The 2 Nexus turrets are going to go down, as Gen.G will absolutely clobber T1 in a 2-0 victory tonight. They're playing with their food, just as we've seen Gen.G and T1 do many a time, but tonight it is all Gen.G all the way. The max range, this is what I was talking about with the TF. You just have so much great target acquisition, and you layer one gold card